eyes were on Facebook this week when the company unveiled its new Graph Search at a press event at its headquarters in Menlo Park, California. We've got the Street's James Rogers here with us. James, what did you make of the announcement of Graph Search?
Well, this wasn't the sexiest bit of news that I've seen recently. Like, at this point, Graph Search is much more about raw data than it is about dollars, but it could have big ramifications. Graph Search is basically Facebook's way of implementing a really highly sophisticated, in-depth search tool right across the social network. But at this stage it's very early days for the technology. But I will say that search is an area that has been perceived as a real weakness for Facebook, so that's why we've seen them make such a big song and dance about their announcement this week. And
Facebook's shares sold off on the news. What do you attribute that to?
I think the main reason for that is that this is still very much a work in progress. Like, as Mark Zuckerberg said, Graph Search is still very much in beta. Facebook hopes to monetize this, but at some unspecified point in the future. And I think that investors were maybe looking for something that's a bit more tangible, a bit more immediately accretive. For example, there'd been a lot of talk that maybe we'd see a live stream and deal with Netflix this week, but that failed to materialize. And I think all these factors are part of the sell-off.
So what does Facebook ultimately hope to gain from Graph Search?
Well, potentially quite a lot. By strengthening search, Facebook is also potentially strengthening advertiser revenue. Like, this gives advertisers the potential to do a lot more targeted advertising. So obviously that's a big deal for Facebook. And also, despite Facebook's unwillingness to step on Google's toes this week, it could have a big impact on Google as well. So, obviously this is a big announcement, but it's still very much early days. We'll really have to see how this shakes out.
All right, well, thank you so much, James. Stay tuned for more on Facebook. I'm Brittany Umar with The Street.